Hello everybody, this is Walrus McFish Sr. and we are back with more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're here today again with Kraaaaaw, the Anemomancer. Nice, and I'm very glad that we're up from an Anemomancer rather than a Aerator, which is a huge step up. I don't even know what Anemomancer means exactly, but I guess it has something to do with being good at air magic. Like, what does the prefix Anemo mean exactly? I'm not sure. I thought it had something to do with disease, but I guess I could be way off on that. Anyway, yeah, so we just went through Tomb, made our way through Tomb, we got the Golden Rune. It was actually easier than I expected. We were sort of in and out without any real problems. Would have been even easier if we had learned Silence. And now, we got a little bit of time to record a little bit today, so the only places really left to go are like Pan, Hell, and Zot. And I think we're going to hit up Zot first. We're going to hit up at least Zot 1 through 4. Probably save Zot 5 just because it's a little anticlimactic to just go down to Zot 5 and steal the orb right then at the end of the game. So maybe we'll leave that as a challenge for the end of the game. But in any case, we're definitely ready for Zots 1 through 4. We have a little bit of food, and there should be food there. Here's a question I had. What if we learned Freezing Cloud? How ridiculous would that be? 58%. Yeah, still pretty ridiculous. I mean, our air magic is incredible, and our spellcasting is really good at this point, but I guess not having anything in 2 out of 3 of the schools of magic is too much to ask for. In any case, we don't need it. It would have been nice against Draconian packs, but, you know, not critical. We'll get by. Any rations around here? Yeah, let's go pick up those 4 bread rations. Oh, nice. Great. Very convenient. Alright. And I guess other than that, we're ready to go. I mean, the main loot that we were happy to find in the tomb was Staff of Air, which we will use, if we remember to. And the Tornado, which we now have at 89%. Oh yeah, I should wear my amulet, right? Put on my good amulet. Yeah, make my strength a little bit higher. That will slightly increase my ability to cast stuff, I guess. But yeah, right now I do have air magic still being focused. We'll probably turn everything off other than air magic soon, and probably spell casting. Because, yeah, like, let's turn dodging off for a second. Fighting. Invocations can still go up a little bit. When summonings hits 19, I'll turn that off as well. My stage is at +8 for some reason because I'm carrying around this manual of staves. You know what? +8, I can't resist that. We're gonna put a couple of points in staves. I don't know if we're gonna use up this whole this whole staff, but, or excuse me, this whole manual. But you know, we might occasionally whack people with the Staff of Air. I guess it's not a terrible idea to throw a couple points in it. Inventory looks good. We are ready to go to Zot. Zot Trap. That's not what we want. We want the entrance to the realm of Zot. Always an exciting place to go. Often quite purple and filled with oddities. Most dangerous and foul. And here we are. It's purple. See, I told you. Look at this purple theme. And we have plenty of runes now to go in, so let's go ahead and bust this open. I always love this little cinematic here. Oh, it turns green for a sudden. The lock glows eerily. Heavy smoke blows from the lock, making all of this blueness now. And then with a loud hiss, the gate opens wide. Very good. It would be much more dramatic if we were actually going to the end of the game right now. But this is just a detour before we go and pick up some more runes in Pan. Yeah, okay, this golden dragon still hurts. Oh, and there's a death cob. That explains a little bit. Let's kill this death cob real quick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Throw up, elemental. Yeah, okay. Very good. Yeah, getting up to level 1 in staves in extremely short order. And yeah, I also... Whoa! Hellfire. That's not pleasant. Let's go upstairs for a second. We'll cure out of that rot eventually, but it's not really bothering us for now. It's more of just like a bad scab or something. Stays up to level 2. Yeah, I mean, we can get that up to level, like, I don't know, 5 or 10 or something. With plus 8 aptitude, and at this point in the game, it really shouldn't take long. Yeah, and of course we just tab through this. Theoretically, we could get corroded or something. We should be mindful of that. But it's improbable. And it's nice to be in a place that has food, of course. We'll just stare dance these people. No sense in being stupid about it. I guess we're still relatively unstealthy. Quite unstealthy. Here comes a Moth of Wrath. Yeah, I'll definitely take care of him individually because we don't want to be dealing with berserking things. Let's protect you from missiles, so let's bring them upstairs. Take them out. Bash, 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 bash. Yeah, not nearly as much fun to bash unholy things because, well, it's not half as effective. Another Scorcher. A mild Draconian Scorcher on that one. Got him, though. Are those guys fragile, being spellcasters of sorts? Or priests or something? I'm not sure. I don't really know what the stats on those guys are. I just know I don't like them. Anybody who shoots Hellfire is not my friend. Uh-huh. Fine, you can just die. Good. Yep. Okay. Summon that. And just conjure a couple of dudes to help out. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool, we already have one of those. Amnesia, anything we'd like to forget? Haste, possibly. How many spell levels do we have left again? 7? Yeah, dude, we got plenty of that. A meat ration, we can eat that eventually. Oh my, here comes a tentacled monstrosity. Does that count as something that the Shining One doesn't like? It convulses. Yeah, for sure it convulses. That's great because nobody likes tentacled monstrosities, especially not the Shining One. And here's a new kind of potion. What could that possibly be? Did we decide that was bad? Yes, guaranteed to be bad. We don't want it. So let's go ahead and say we don't want any unknown potions. Shadow Dragon should be non-issue, considering our Shining One protection. Beautiful negative energy protection with our brilliant golden aura. Scroll of Enchant Armor, is that even worth it? I mean, we don't have anything we can enchant. We might need it at some point. I mean, it's better to have it than not. But, you know, we'd have to find some good vanilla armor. And that's decreasingly likely at this point in the game. Could make some golden dragon armor, right? That's something to do. Except that would actually be a really bad idea for our character. And, as they say for most characters, that's one thing you learn from reading the forums, is the general consensus seems to be that golden dragon armor is pretty bad. It's like the worst of the dragon armors. It's a sort of a trap for beginners. You know, beginners assume it's good because it's so big and heavy and it gives you such nice resistances. But in actuality, for its bulkiness, it's quite mediocre. You'd much rather prefer to wear crystal plate armor most of the time, if you're that kind of character that's wearing big bulky stuff. On the other hand, if you're like, you know, like a troll or something, you know, maybe golden dragon armor could be the right choice. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like it just out of principle. But, let's not go for that. Especially because we're trying to cast, you know, this level 9 spell. We're just down to 77% already. Incredible. It's very encouraging to see spells, like, not at 100% fail. Like, even when it gets down to 99, 98%, you know you're making headway. And, start to drop pretty reasonably by that point. If it gets down to 50%, we'll be super happy with that. And Staves is humming right along. I mean, I'm just a sucker for +8 aptitude. You know, maybe we will actually. We can get our evocations up quite a bit more too, and really hit people with the Staff of Air. That could be kind of fun for popcorn. Popcorn enemies. Which reminds me, how about my ability to summon a Divine Warrior? That's looking good for now. Yeah. Let's just turn that off for a second while it's at a nice round number. A thin-spoken rod of sorts. I could be interested. Drop some of this flesh that nobody wants anymore. Yeah, that's no good. Can't eat a Shadow Dragon, because they are too nasty. Unless you're a ghoul, then you can eat one. Ghouls will eat anything. So, we got this cool rod. What is it? A Rod of Ignition. The Shining One doesn't care about that, right? Yeah, he thinks it's fine. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's change it to I, so maybe I'll remember it. And there we go. Yeah, I could be interested in that, so maybe that's a little bit more reason to work up our evocations. It's a nice substitute for conjurations right there. You know, if you ever need some fireballs, well, there's my rod, and it's a pretty good one too. Fine. Tentacle monstrosity. Let's just bash him. We got this. Good. Good. Very good. Alright. Bash. Good. Excuse me. Ugh, pardon me. I was just so satisfied about bashing that ice dragon. I was thinking how funny it was that I'm wearing ice dragon armor. Pretending to be an ice dragon, or at least showing off a trophy. You know, it's got to be kind of rude. Whoops. This was sort of a poor idea. Death cap. I would like to kill that death cap, and then step this way, and then go upstairs. Good. I was not expecting that curse dough. And they, of course, will curse you up. We don't want to fight him at the same time as a million other enemies. He should be fine just to bash if we can get him close, but you see, he does that fungus nonsense. They can confuse you, do quite a bit of damage. And not to mention, they can curse you, or torment you. Yeah, so we'd rather deal with these guys individually. We could even go to a different staircase if we really wanted to. Hello, Moth of Wrath. Stage skill increasing steadily. If that gets up to 10, we'll turn it off. Although, I don't know, it's pretty tempting. Bash, 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 bash. Does that thing convulse? Nah, I guess not. That has some sort of correlation with evil, but I guess not enough for it to convulse at Holy Wrath, the might of Holy Wrath. Alright, here's a curse dough. What do we do? Does this thing fly? Can we hit it with airstrike if it surrounded us? Does it also weave, like, rot behind us? Yeah, really? That's gross. Gross thing for a curse dough to do. Okay, drop all this rotting flesh that we surely have, and hopefully find something else. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and read that. On that. Very briefly, aw, no way. Disappointing. Oh, but we've got another shot at it. Yeah. Okay, Draconians shooting stuff at us. We are poison resistant though. Let's throw up a summon. Yeah, we don't like this exactly, but we're okay because we know we can handle tentacle monstrosities more readily than many characters. Nope, don't attack that. Just summon some more stuff to finish him off. And we haven't used our Staff of Air, of course, but we haven't really had reason to. Orb of Fire. Whoa, hey. So immediately what I would like to do is put on my resist mutation. I'm not sure if trading places with this Malo Dracon or with my air elemental is a good idea. But let's put on our amulet of resist mutation real quick. Good, alright, he didn't get us. We have RF++, hopefully that's good enough. I still like to back away a little bit. Let's back around this corner. Orbs of fire are nasty business. Throw up that. Can we airstrike you? It violently strikes him. It. Glows yellow. Doesn't seem to be doing much. I don't know if this is better spent on shadow creatures or something. Let's throw up a shadow creatures. Oh no, don't berserk it. If you berserk that, I'm gonna be so mad at you. Well, it's destroyed anyway. Can we just bash it a little bit? Yikes, this thing is... Oh no! Throw up a lightning spire over here. Heavily damaged, okay. Yikes, this is pretty nasty. Alright, do Orbs of Fire count as intelligent? Come on, the Shining One. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad, because if the Shining One was going to tell me that oh no. Bolt of Fire hit me that time, taking away a ton of damage. Yikes, this is really nasty. It's not Berserk, right? I don't think they can go Berserk. Well, we will use healing if we need to. That didn't even hurt us at all. That did. Orb of Fire is almost destroyed. Come on. Take him out. Good, I destroyed the Orb of Fire. That's really good news. Unfortunately, we're in bad shape. Where's the nearest stairs out of here? Over there? Okay. Yeah, those guys are going berserk. Nobody likes that when that happens. Those guys are berserk. They're going to catch up with us. But that's okay. Here we go. Summon a forest. That makes sense with all those trees around. I just remembered that spell. That would actually be a pretty cool, good spell for a situation. That probably would have been a good spell to deal with that Orb of Fire. Okay, let's remember Summon Forests. It's just such a forgettable spell, but I feel like that actually could be really useful right now. Also, I know there's a lot of trees. Yeah, there we go. I need that meat. Oh, there's no meat? Well, eat that meat. Eat the meat in my pocket. Here comes Death Cop. That should convulse and die easily. Stage up to 9. Okay. Summoning's up to 19.3. We're done with that. Spellcasting can keep going up. Okay. And, good. So that was a little bit of a bad encounter with an Orb of Fire, but... Oh man, we even got mutated? That really annoys me. Well, we still got plenty of Cure Mutation, and that's not the worst mutation in the world at all. So, we're going to just stick with it until we get something worse. I mean, we're going to go and fight Manoleg eventually, sometime soon, and then we're probably going to want a Cure Mutation after that, so... Let's just hang on to this until we get something truly crippling. Put on our good amulet again here. More of these jokers. Yup. Killed all these jokers. So many jokers. Kraaaaaw is just joker after joker, you know? Nope. Got him instead. We have Draconian Zealots. We have not been corroded. I could train my shields up. Go for like a large shield. Haven't seen any good ones, but I mean that could be something to spend experience on. I'm still trying to get Tornado going though. 65%, that's what I'm saying, we're pretty good. Read this. Nope, not going to happen. Let's go to identify. We got tons of that. I'm glad we're just building